his second term to you, the youth, in educating you, in generating more jobs for you, despite the Shopee, you win, and many other jobs that are on line for you, is going to do much better. The youth of Nigeria and the youth of Bayelsa, don't you think he deserves? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. And I want you to also know this gentleman president decided to work so hard and work so hard that God crowned his hard work and effort with great success. He has taken Nigerian economy to be the best, the largest in the continent of Africa, thereby giving Nigeria a very big lead to take up its rightful position of leadership in Committee of Nations. Indeed, in this gentleman president, we were able to get freedom of speech, freedom of expression. That is why many of you young men and women today are able to say what you want to say on the social media. In many countries, this is not correct. They block, I don't want to mention countries, but many countries, the government intentionally, deliberately, in terms of policy, block certain social media communication. We must thank him. Indeed, it is to the knowledge of all of you, you've taken for granted. This your son, our president, gave Nigerians the freedom from Ebola. He worked so hard. He worked so hard with his team. And God the Almighty decided in his wisdom to help us through his efforts to get us Ebola free. And today, polio is also about to go. The last reported case of polio is 8 months ago. In the next 4 months, if we don't have a new case of polio, the World Health Organization will declare Nigeria polio-free. I haven't heard you clap for Mr. President. The people of Bayelsa, we thank you for this and many other things that you have produced a son that is highly committed and dedicated, that is result-oriented. Indeed, in this very humble gentleman, we find him a friend to all. That is why today, this young man, dressed like an Ijo king, is a Fulani man. The man who came before me was an Idoma man. The other man is a Hausa man. The other man, you find, we're all from different parts of the country. None of us is from Bayelsa. That tells you how cosmopolitan our leader and president is. Indeed, I want to thank you and thank you and thank you all for having Mr. President. PDP! 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 Needless to say, but Nigeria, I want to hear Goodluck, sound and clear in Utuoke. Nigeria!
Goodluck!
Nigeria!
Goodluck!
Nigeria!
Goodluck! Yes.
Baba, Goodluck. You don't hear your children have spoken. They say, carry, go. Thank you very much. I salute all of you. Your Excellency, Mr. President, distinguished members of our great party, please help me today to welcome your son, our leader, our president, our very amiable leader, highly performing president,
Sure.
highly dedicated, a result-oriented president, the son of Bayelsa, the son of an Ijo nation, the son of Nigeria, who has brought a new style of leadership in Nigeria, who has done 14 brand new universities in Nigeria.
Okay.
Indeed, I want you to join me in welcoming to this podium President Goodluck Azikiwe Mainazara Jonathan to come and address.
Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, President Goodluck Jonathan. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
The President, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, making his way down to the podium. It's a sea of a crowd of support, full of people there from the pictures you've seen. Mr. President just making his way gradually, waving and dancing to the traditional music that is being played. Obviously, looking so delighted to be back amongst his kinsmen. The PDP National Chairman Adamu Muazu earlier on had spoke about the ambition of the President to continue to serve the good people of Bayelsa State and indeed the entire country. And he also talked about making the youth the focus of his second term if he gets re-elected. Yes, like you can see there, it is indeed a mammoth crowd seen there in Yenogoa, and you can only know that Mr. President, when he gets there to the podium, when he starts to speak, it will be a show of adoration, gratitude, if you like, to the people of Bayelsa State for standing by him all these years and, of course, canvassing for votes from his people. You can't ask for anything more, and I have I did show Josh here, who is with me, but she'll be joining me much later to talk about this. Yes, a whole lot has been said. Even much earlier on, we also had the speakers, various other speakers who spoke about the president's achievements from Ahmadu Ali, who canvassed for votes as well for Mr. President, and urged the youth to continue to show their support, as he promised that the PDP, when they get re-elected, or if they get re-elected, they will continue to provide them with a whole lot of empowerment programs for the present administration. Now, I do know that this definitely will be the very last in terms of the PDP presidential campaign, as the PDP will hope now to go into town hall meetings in different parts of the country, meeting with people from various sectors, different walks of life, to have a more intimate conversation with them. But of course, like we did hear from the PDP chieftains earlier on, that this is not a political rally, it is more of a carnival, a homecoming for President Goodluck Jonathan. It is strategic, and being a man from the South, you would expect to have all the support that he will definitely be receiving, as we can see there. So it's a mammoth crowd. The president still dancing to the traditional folk song there in Bayelsa.